Welcome back. Still here at the 4th annual Chipley Bridal Expo. Here right now with Jan Whitcomb. Jan is a little bit damp. I got my hand on the back of her shirt here. She has been working her tail off. She and Rhonda Burge are basically the two-man committee, helped in large part by many other of the members of the Women's Club of Chipley. Jan, this looks fantastic. It's the 4th annual. You've got something of a blueprint, but unfortunately, from year to year, sometimes you almost have to recreate the event. You've done a wonderful job, and it looks great. How many vendors have you got out here today?
Thank you. We have 25 vendors. They're coming from Georgia, Alabama, Florida, and we have all kinds. We have photographers, caterers, then bridal salon, event planners, DJs, production companies, bakeries. If you're having an event, you can find what you need right here today.
Interestingly, and obviously we sort of caused this issue ourselves. It's called the Chipley Bridal Expo, but it's not just about weddings. As we say in our commercials, if you're having a special event of any kind, you've got people here, and really most of these people, although many of them rely heavily on the wedding industry, they deal with other special events probably as much, if not more, than they do with weddings. You've got a great assemblage here. What's interesting is that I see vendors that were here 2 years ago that did not come back last year. They're back this year because they recognize the loss from not being here. Wedding industry is huge. Did you have a problem getting the attention of vendors?
Well, of course it had been, you know, the economy had been a little slow, so, but we found the vendors. They are coming. We have several new vendors. I am most excited, I think, this year about our bridal boutique behind me. We brought Alexander's party and event venue from Dothan, Charlotte, I'm sorry, I'm forgetting her last name, and her daughter, Cindy, Charlotte Alexander. I am an idiot. Yeah. Charlotte Alexander and her daughter, Cindy Alexander Fair. Cindy has the bridal boutique, and we have done it a little different this year, and I think it's dazzling, and we invite all our attendees to come up into our bridal boutique instead of a fashion show.
I see Kirby Holt. He's everywhere right now. He's on ladders. Everywhere. He's tacking things up. He's decorating to a great extent. Kirby, a very large partner of the Women's Club of Chipley over the years, in many respects.
Absolutely.
Bringing his magic to the event. Jan, I know that you've got things to do, so I'm not going to keep you much longer, but our hats are off to you. You've done a great job,
Paul.
And we appreciate being able to work with you. The Women's Club, obviously my wife vested interest because she is a member, but you guys do so much in the way of scholarships. Let's talk just for a moment about where all the proceeds from your events, especially this one, which is one of your larger events, where do these proceeds go? What are they used for?
That is correct. The proceeds from this will go to fund a scholarship to a deserving senior. The scholarship will be at Chipley College, which is now, as you know, a full 4-year accredited college.
No longer Chipley Junior College, but rather Chipley College.
That's right, in Marianna.
Absolutely. And you know, we've spoken to other members of your club in the past about those scholarships. Obviously, Carolyn being a huge proponent, Carolyn Saunders.
Yes.
But again, I know you're going to get back. We'd like to maybe catch up to you before the event's over, okay, and get a few more comments once we start getting the crowd in here. It's Super Bowl Sunday, so we're probably not going to see a preponderance of guys, but I know in the past years we've seen a lot of boyfriends or even spouses joining wives, mothers-in-law, brides-to-be in this event. So there's something for everybody. Good food as well.
Lots of good food. Our caterers have brought some yummy things.
Well, thanks again for joining us in this interview, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, Paul.
You're watching Real Florida Magazine, and if you or someone you know would like to be a guest on the show, or maybe there's something you'd like to see featured, just give us a call, drop us an email, or visit our website at realfloridamagazine.org. We'll be right back with more from Real Florida Magazine.
Welcome to the people, events, and business of the Real Florida. Real Florida Magazine highlights the pristine, unspoiled Florida. From special events to businesses to just getting away from it all. Real Florida Magazine offers a taste of the real Florida, the way it's supposed to be. Now available free of charge almost everywhere. So take a deep breath, relax, and get back to what's important. Check us out at realfloridamagazine.org. We'll be waiting for you.
Welcome back here at the 4th annual Chipley Bridal Expo here at Washington County Ag Center in beautiful Chipley, Florida. Here right now with Little Obsessions, here with Alicia and Kristen. These two young ladies have a very unique shop in downtown Chipley. You took the old Steiger Clinic, which is a beautiful building, lots of space in it, and you're doing something unique. Alicia, talk a little bit about what it is that you're offering over there.
We have a little bit of everything. From the front of the store, you'll start with our bakery. We do baked goods and chocolates, and from one end to the other, and then on through we do children's clothing and women's clothing. We have jewelry and gifts, and then we even do embroidery, and we bake fresh every morning at the store, and so we have a little bit of everything.
So your baked goods are actually made on premise?
Absolutely, yes. We come in and bake every morning and all throughout the day. And so everything is made by us in the store, and so we like to put out a good product for people.
Well, I knew you had the consignment store, but I didn't realize it was children and women's.
Right.
To the exclusion of anything else, so I couldn't go in there and find a man's shirt necessarily?
No, with embroidery, we can do anything.
Right.
So we can do men's stuff. We actually are gearing all over to new stuff now. No more of the consignment, so we're doing children's boutique. Then we also have women's boutique, including a denim line and shoes and stuff like that. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kristen, you said you're too country to talk. I don't believe that for a moment. Tell me what your part in the business is. What part of the business are you in charge of, or do you hold reign over?
Well, not much. We share each and every responsibility. She does a lot of the embroidery, so I have to get in there and get in the kitchen and bake a lot more, but we share the responsibilities evenly. So. Well,
the concept of your store is pretty cool. Now, do you allow people to eat the cupcakes while they're walking around, or do you try to keep away from that?
It's completely up to them. We box it and send it out for them, or they're welcome to walk around and have it while they're there.
Well, the reason I ask is because, you know, I can go in there and shop for consignment stuff. I can maybe talk to you about embroidery while I'm enjoying a cupcake.
Right.
Something for everybody, literally. How is business? I know that, you know, we're having some economic heartburn right now, some challenges. You're a relatively new business.
Right.
How are you doing?
We're doing really well. We've been really appreciative of the way the community has received us, and I feel like we've kind of got enough going that it keeps us together. And, you know, when something's not doing great, it seems like another aspect of the business pulls us together. So we've really just been very, very pleased and appreciative with business.
Well, we're just about a block from you in the Dunn building. We've been over there now for 4 years. We were surprised that we've done as well as we have as an advertising agency, but we're lucky to have some of the larger businesses around. What's the best part of being downtown with your business? What's the best part of having that downtown location?
Just that people see you more as they're driving by, or when they go and eat at the restaurant next to us, or we don't have to do big billboards or anything like that, because most people just run right into us and see where we're at.
You know, and you mentioned the restaurant, Colonial Restaurant, right there on the corner. I didn't even think of that. You're a kind of an impulse item. People come out, they want to walk off a little bit of that mashed potato and meatloaf lunch that they just had.
Right.
You're a perfect candidate for that. You ought to put up a little sign that says, want to walk off your lunch, visit us. So you're having fun.
Yes, we do. We have fun with it. We really enjoy our job.
Well, they say that if you can have fun, it's not work.
Right.
Here with Alicia and Kristen right now from Little Obsessions in downtown Chipley, here at the 4th annual Chipley Bridal Expo. Obviously, this is the first time that you guys have participated in the Expo, since you've only been in business this last year. Are you having fun here so far? Are you making any progress, and do you think you'd be back?
Yes, we've done really well. We've had a lot of people interested in the cupcakes and the embroidery, so we're real pleased with it.
Well, we appreciate you being here. We appreciate you being part of downtown Chipley. As a business downtown ourselves, we need more of that.
Right.
So thanks for being part of that. Thanks for being part of the Expo.
Thank you so much.
You're watching Real Florida Magazine here at the 4th annual Chipley Bridal Expo right now. Having a ball. What's not to like? Surrounded by beautiful women. Right here with a bunch of brides walking around. Even my wife is having fun. You're watching Real Florida Magazine, and we will be right back. Thank you.